Take a look at that sunlight out there. Ooh, don't that look good and spring-like?
Well, too bad. It's 30 degrees outside, and it's fucking April. I hate you sometimes, Vermont. I really do. So, when I was a little kid growing up in Virginia, I had a pet catfish named Jaws. I'm actually really not sure where he came from, honestly. He was just sort of always there when I was young. I also don't know if there was any specific breed of catfish that he was. I just know that he was gray and flat and had whiskers, and I loved him. Um, Eventually, as time went on, Jaws got really big, and Jaws got really old, and then Jaws died. And my mother, she buried Jaws in the backyard and planted lilies of the valley over his body so that they would grow and it'd be this beautiful circle of life kind of a thing, and sort of his legacy would live on forever, the legacy of Jaws the catfish. So flash forward, this all happened when I was like 8 to 10 years old. So flash forward to last spring, and I couldn't remember what flowers we had planted over Jaws's body. So I texted my mother and I was like, hey, do you remember what we planted over the catfish when he died in the backyard? And my mother texted back, we never buried the catfish in the backyard. And I'm just like, What do you mean we didn't bury the catfish? What did we do when he died? And she goes to me, again, this is still over text. She goes to me and she says, we released him into the Potomac River when he got too big. Like, he didn't die. I mean, he's probably dead now, but at the time he was not dead. So I basically constructed this whole narrative in my head of this beautiful, like, return to the earth for this friggin' catfish, and it's not even what actually happened. So of course now I wondered to myself, who's buried in the backyard of my old childhood home with lilies of the valley growing over their corpses? And what's Jaws up to these days?